back to the channel. Today we're going to talk about the different experiences or the different places we went to while we were in Napa. And they were black owned. So take it away, Ken.
I'm like, this ain't live. We can edit it. Yeah. I'm like, you already did that part. But okay, yeah. So we checked out a couple of spots because when we go out of town, we like to try local food, local spots, support local businesses. And since we were going to the Black Radio Experience, we thought we would support Black owned businesses while we were out in California. The first spot that we went to was Fixin Soul Kitchen in Sacramento, because we flew into Sacramento because I think it would have been like distance wise, I think it would have been like the same distance between Sacramento and San Francisco airport to get to Napa. But I figured it like Sacramento, since it's a smaller airport, we could get a direct flight from Detroit. I just thought that it would be like an easier, smoother experience, and pretty much it was like totally stress-free travel experience. But after we left the airport, we swung by Fixin Soul Kitchen in Sacramento. They have a location in Detroit, but we haven't been to it yet. We've been wanting to try it, so we figured we'll try it out in Sacramento. So I had to make a list because it's been a minute. So I had the Sacktown Mango Lemonade, which is a Hennessy-based drink with mango and peach. That drink was fire. We'll insert a picture of the drink. Like, honestly, I was so hungry after that travel day that I was not thinking about content. I think I took a picture of the drink, but...
Yeah. We took pictures of the food, but really didn't do a review or a recap of what we ate. So we'll insert pictures throughout the video or throughout this segment talking about Fixin Soul Food Kitchen.
Yeah, and I had the chicken and waffles. I thought it was good. But yeah, I thought it was good. I can't even remember what side I had.
You had the yams and macaroni and cheese.
Oh, okay. I'm glad you remember. Wait, did I even have chicken and waffles? I think I just got the fried chicken.
Yeah, I got the chicken, greens, and yams. And the drink I had an old fashioned, which was pretty good. Made it with Uncle Nearest, which is another black-owned company. And I have a bottle of that. I guess we'll insert that somewhere in this video as well.
Yeah. Overall, I thought the food was pretty good. We haven't gone out for soul food in a really long time. So usually if we eat soul food, it's at home. Cause really, like, I don't like to cook, but like soul food is probably like one of the few, like, I don't want to say my few specialties, but like one of the few things that I'll cook. Cause it's crazy. I don't like to cook, but I'll cook soul food. He does the majority of the cooking, but he's like intimidated by soul food. And I'm like, you can make all this other stuff, but I don't know why.
Soul food is tedious.
It's a lot of prep work, I think.
Yes.
Yeah, but yeah, so really, I thought the food was good, but of course you're always gonna like your homemade soul food better. But I thought the food was good. The drink was fire. Since now that we're back in Michigan, like I'll definitely check out the Detroit location. Like I would go eat there again. Do you have any other thoughts?
No, I think, if you're in the Sacramento area, so definitely must stop. The area was pretty nice as well. And the building, it housed several black businesses, so that was a plus. And that was, I'm not gonna, would you say it was unique, or it was a nice surprise? It was a welcome surprise.
And I thought it was in a cute little area too. So yeah, salute to Fixin Soul Kitchen. The next spot that we went to on our actual anniversary, we went to the Stateline Road Smokehouse, which is another black-owned business, and it's in Napa. We went there for lunch, and we saw Jasmine Sullivan in there. And it's like, I wanted to go over and get a picture, but I was like, let me leave her alone, because like she didn't have like a big entourage with her or whatever, and she seemed like she was just chilling. So I'm like, let her enjoy her food. But I was like, I don't know. I guess that was like the highlight. The highlight of going there. But yeah, I thought that the food was pretty good. We tried the brisket. I think we got a half of a barbecue chicken. We got the macaroni and cheese, and then we got an order of the curly fries with the aioli. Bacon. Yeah, I think it's like bacon and shallot aioli.
That was good.
Yeah, he liked the aioli because I don't eat pork, so I didn't try it. I thought the brisket was really tender and tasty. The chicken was good. The macaroni and cheese, it's not the style that, again, like, it's not the style that we make at home, but I thought it was really good. And the most favorite thing that I had was the banana pudding, because it had like a I think it's like, like the airplane cookie, like those ginger snap or whatever, like for the crust, which was different. So it was like that added a little spice to it. And then it was a homemade custard, which I like making banana pudding. Yeah, because soul food and desserts are like the only two things that I make. And I make banana pudding with like homemade custard and homemade whipped cream, and make the crust from scratch. So all of that stuff. Well, not banana. Did I say banana pudding? Like banana cream pie. But yeah. Anyway, sorry. Back to the dish. Yeah, I thought it was really good. Like, cause that the spices and the cookies and that crust, that was unexpected. I appreciated the homemade custard. It was like smooth, like velvety smooth, and like really rich, and had like a buttery kind of taste to it. And then it had like a banana puree, which was really good. So
yeah, I will say the banana pudding was good, and I don't even eat banana pudding, but I was just like, well, let me try it. And to my surprise, it was pretty tasty.
mm-hmm.
Didn't you get a drink?
I did. I think I got sangria.
Was it the sangria?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm sorry, y'all. We did a bad job with that.
Yeah, yeah.
But again, we were hungry.
Yeah.
But yeah, we did do some footage in the restaurant.
Yeah.
But
so you'll see that here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Did you get a drink?
I don't think so. No, I didn't get anything.
Yeah.
No, I did, but I forgot what I got. But it was pretty good. The drinks were good. The brisket was good. Everything was pretty good.
mm-hmm.
I will say, yeah, if you want to support Black, check them out.
Yeah, I thought, yeah.
And if you're in Napa.
Yeah. And then one thing I will say is that if you go, you probably want to go early, because parking is a little bit of a challenge, because you have to parallel park on the street, and there's like several other businesses around there that like some of them have parking lots, but like you'll need to park on the street if you're going to Stateline Road Smokehouse, unless they have a parking lot in the back. I don't know, I didn't see it.
No, it just seemed like just street level parking.
Yeah. But yeah, I thought that their food is good. And then the last thing that we did, besides the concerts, was we went to the Brown Estate tasting room in downtown Napa. Brown Estate is a Black-owned winery in Napa Valley, and I think they were established like in the 80s, and I think they were, if not the first, they were one of the first Black-owned like winemakers in California. So I thought it was really cool. The tasting room, it's so funny. Like when we were trying to find, it because I was looking at the map and it's like the map says it's on the corner, which it is, but it's on the second floor of the building. So the entrance, instead of it being on the corner itself, like you have to walk down the little side street and then take the elevator up to the top floor, like where the tasting room is. But it's in downtown Napa, which again I thought was really cute. It kind of reminds me of Ann Arbor. Yeah, we used to live in Ann Arbor, so it kind of reminds me of like downtown Ann Arbor, like in the area, like over by the farmers market. Like it's a really, really cute little area. And I thought the tasting room was nice. They had a lot of like Black art in there, and then they had things like books, like coffee table books about Black artists and things like that. I thought it was really nice, and they had some pretty cute merch of their own. Like I had to kind of stop myself because it's like either you're gonna buy this wine or you're gonna buy this tote bag. So I settled on a t-shirt. So I got a t-shirt, and then we got like 4 bottles of wine to bring home. But you do have to make, I will say you do have to make a reservation. So go online. There's no charge for making the reservation, so you can make the reservation online. But then the tasting itself, I think was it like something like $50 per person?
Yeah,
I think. But you get like a good amount of wine, and they put that, like the cost of the tasting, toward your purchase.
Well, they waive if you I think spend 50 or 100, then they waive the tasting fee.
Yeah. So I think we were over whatever it was, because we ended up buying 4 bottles. Like we didn't have to put it on the plane to get it back home. But yeah, I thought that was really nice. The 4 bottles that we got we got the Zinfandel, because
that was one of your favorites.
Yeah, it was one of my favorites, and I'll show my ignorance about wine. I do not claim to be a connoisseur. I thought I've only known about white Zinfandel. I didn't realize that Zinfandel is actually a red grape. So red wine. Yeah, Zinfandel is a red wine. So I thought the Zinfandel was really good. We got a bottle of the Chaos Theory, which is a red blend. That one didn't even make it home. Like we ended up sharing it with some friends that we made at the festival. But Chaos Theory, that is, I think, one of the only wines, Brown Estate wines, that you can buy outside of Brown Estate. Right. So they do carry the Chaos Theory in Total Wine. If you guys want to check it out, we'll insert a picture of the bottle.
Yeah.
And then we got a Merlot.
Yeah.
Was the Merlot for your mom?
Yeah, we gave the Merlot to my mother.
Yeah, and then what did you have?
The Beetlejuice.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so the Beetlejuice, that was
a rosé. Yeah, it was a rosé. That was pretty good. Light. Pairs well with seafood, or just if you like something light and crisp,
Yeah, and then I thought it was a really cool experience. We got the charcuterie board, and well, I think we might, depends on how we end up cutting this, but we got the charcuterie board. I'm not a charcuterie person because I don't eat pork, and I don't know. I like my cheese hot and melted on top of something. So I'm not really like a cheese person. But I was like, when in Napa, let me try something new. And like, it's funny because his family, like,
yes, we were on charcuteries before charcuteries became, mainstream or popular.
But but it would be like summer sausage and Havarti, or like, what kind of bougie hood combination is this?
Oh, don't forget the olives too, you know.
Oh yeah, and they got to have olives. They don't want it out the jar. That you got to get the olives off like the little bar at Kroger or some of the ones that come in the oil and herbs or whatever. Like, they don't eat olives out the jar. So it's just
we're not too good for olives out the jar, because that's how we used to get them when I was younger. But now, yeah, we stepped the game up. We got to get the gourmet olives.
Yeah, and so I thought it was so funny because like our family only had like summer sausage
and Velveeta.
No, we did not eat no Velveeta. I was saying like our family would only do like cheese and sausage during the holidays, like when they had that Pepperidge Farm thing set up, the kiosk in the mall. So it was like, yeah, we were not like a cheese and sausage family, but it was so hilarious to me. Like the first time I went to his house, I think they offered me like cheese and sausage. The first time I met his aunt, like
no, that was the
the first time I met his aunt, like we go to her house and so she's like, "Y'all hungry? Y'all want something to eat? I think it's some cheese and sausage in there." And I'm like, "Dang, like this is like the second time I've been offered cheese and sausage, and it ain't even Christmas."
Hey.
But so sorry, off on a tangent. But anyway, so we decided to try the small charcuterie board, and everything on there was really good. They had a couple of things on the charcuterie board that were like homemade. I think it was like the black pepper cookies.
Yeah, those
were really good. And then there was a hibiscus jam that was homemade. That was really good. They served that with some little sourdough crackers, and I think there was a brie. Yeah, there was a brie on there, and then my favorite, it was this. And I had to go to Trader Joe's to get some. Hopefully y'all can see this.
And you got the fancy kind. You didn't get the cubed.
Well, we have to cut it into cubes ourselves, but this was delicious. It's called the Cotswold Double Gloucester cheese with onions and chives. And it's an English cheese. This stuff is delicious and amazing. Like, I've never had like cheddar. I think this is some kind of variety of cheddar or English cheddar or something like that. But this was delicious. You can get it from Trader Joe's. I suggest you try it and get you some bougie ass crackers to go with it.
What kind of crackers did you get?
I got these chili crackers. I don't know. It says very crisp with a substantial amount of heat. So I don't know. We'll try that. And then they also had like a beef prosciutto on the sandwich board, which was fine. And then it was like, I don't remember what that other cheese was.
Oh, that kind of looked like a flower.
Yeah, it looked like carnations. It
yeah,
was like that. That cheese was pretty good. It tasted like almost like a really light, like a Parmesan or something.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know if it was the wine or the cheese or the wine and the cheese, but I don't know. So if you go to the Brown Estate, be prepared to spend some money because you're going to be feeling that wine.
Yeah, you're going to get caught up in the moment.
Yep. And you're going to want to take it all home.
Yeah, this is really good. The Zinfandel. She said that it's kind of close to a Pinot Noir, which I guess if I drink red, I'm kind of used to drinking this because that's my mother-in-law's favorite, and she's like the one who kind of introduced me to real wine, like besides drinking Rieslings and Moscato and stuff like that. So, but yeah, this is pretty tasty. It's like light and smooth, like very easy wine to drink. And I don't know. I was listening, but this is like some kind of French cheese. And then
the brie, I believe it is.
yeah, I don't know. And then this is, I don't know, some kind of jam that they make, like secret special recipe jam.
Yeah, family recipe is from the matriarch of the family.
Yeah, so I'm gonna try this. And I'm not really a wine and cheese. I feel like every time we do one of these videos, we're like, yeah, we're not really into this, but so.
But we are.
I'm trying to expand my palate and try new things. So
Still a little hood, but refined.
yeah, that's cool. Now this little cheese is fire. Again, I was listening without because I'm not a real cheesy person.
Yeah, that's why I'm surprised you like it.
Yeah. Usually I like my cheese melted on top. But yeah, this is good. And I guess I might as well get into cheeses because it's like the Brewer family staple. And cheese and sausage.
It's for the distinguished individuals. I'm not going to say what I want to say. If you watch the Boondocks, then you'll catch the reference.
This is good. It kind of tastes like this is like another like special recipe.
And she fell in love with charcuteries there.
Yes. So apparently I guess I am a wine and cheese person. I just gotta I like good cheese. It can't just be any old cheese.
Good job, family, for planting the seed.
So almost 20 years later, it finally wore me down.
Well, no, you had to catch up.
I guess. But yeah, it's so funny. But I was joking. I was like, yeah, this trip to Napa has unlocked entirely new levels of bouginess within me.
Yeah. No, it might be bougie. Y'all might turn your nose, but it was a good experience.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, very good experience. Very fun. So if you ever get the opportunity to visit Napa, I say it's a must. And visit the Brown Estate tasting room. Yeah, you won't be disappointed. Nice atmosphere. And the, what would you call them? Host, or they might even been sommeliers. They are very knowledgeable about the wines and about the history of the Brown Estate Winery as well.
Yeah, and I don't know, and it was funny, like we sat at the bar when we did our tasting, and we sat next to a girl who was from DC, who was really cool, and then another single person who just came in there on their own was a guy that I actually went to college with. So it's like funny because we were all introducing ourselves and talking about where we were from and everything, and it was like, dang, like you kind of look familiar, and it's like, what school did you go to, where are you from, all this other stuff. Yeah, so we went to college together. We had the same major. He came out a couple of years ahead of me, so we didn't necessarily have classes together, but I was like, yeah, that's cool. And then later ran into him at the festival with just randomly, so I thought that was cool. Overall, like I'll say, all of the customer service that we had at all of the spots that we went to while we were in California, the customer service was amazing. Mm-hmm. And then just like the people were so friendly. Like we basically met new people everywhere that we went. So overall, very cool experience. So
yeah, I would say the West Coast is the best coast, baby. No, but overall, it was a good trip. Very relaxing, very peaceful, and it was a bonus to meet like-minded individuals. So that's all I have to say.
Okay.
All right. Until next time, guys. Peace.